All right. Luke, glad to have you on the team. Newest member of our pastoral staff team. Been around a long time, campus outreach, but I thought it'd be good for us to, for me at least, to just kind of interview and introduce you to our people, and then tell them a little bit about what you're doing, why we hired you, especially in light of Robert's sermon on Sunday. So first, just tell us a little bit about Luke Rakestraw, where you're from, and your kind of journey here and that kind of thing, your family and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, very glad to be here. Very glad to be at this church. I grew up very proudly, now not always proudly, but southeastern Kentucky in London, and was raised in the church there. Went off to western Kentucky for my undergrad.
Go Hilltoppers.
That's right. And during that time, some people from campus outreach just randomly got connected with them at a different school, started sharing the gospel with me, and during that sharing, I believe I came to faith, and a lot of the stuff from my childhood came real for the first time. And
Chicken Festival, right?
Yeah, I was at the World Chicken Festival, came home for a weekend, was going through just the transitions of college and struggling, and came home from a Chicken Festival, and some buddies from EKU came home, and they started talking to me about Ephesians 2 and saved by grace through faith, and changed my life. And so I went on a summer project with CO, and that was very transformative of seeing how all of life matters to God. And the biggest thing that happened through that was met my wife Celeste there working at Kalahari as a lifeguard. And so met her, and we started dating, and then we got married right after college, and at that same time came on staff with CO and got placed at UK, which also placed me here at this church. And so, I mean, from that, have done 8 years of college ministry, have had 2 babies in that time. Lydia is 4 and Joshua is 2, and they're full of life. Our life is tons of fun and tons of crazy right now. And then the last couple of years have graduated seminary, went through ordination, and then this past summer really kind of got transitioned to the role I'm doing now.
Yeah, awesome. Well, you've been a blessing all along those ways, and now the team. And I know Celeste has done some translation work for our partnership in Mexico. But just, in a few words, how would you describe what you and Celeste feel is like the burning passion in your belly at this point in your life and ministry?
Yeah. So the last year I got really involved, really through Nate Jones and you will, of doing a lot of ministry over in the Mill Creek neighborhood. And I would say even a year ago, my burning passion was more discipleship, development, leadership sort of things. But Celeste has always really helped me see Jesus' care for the needy, the least of these, not just the lost. And really, she has been leading me in a lot of these things since we've been married. And really the past year, I started seeing the vulnerable, the needy, not just as a category to be fixed, but a people to really love and to care for. And so being over in the neighborhood really started helping me see this is not just a category, but these are actual faces and families and students and children. And so, but I would say the main thing has been Celeste in all that, and it's kind of guided me to this role.